when you're chewing a piece of gum and you have 2 nicotine pouches in there. The other day I popped one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I almost spit it out on the table just so that it could dry so I could snort it.
But that would burn so bad.
Refreshing chill. Definitely burned in the fucking sinus cavity.
I had an Alp, a piece of gum, and I was at the gym, and man, everything wanted to just come flying out. I was
It's
like,
so
I got to
good,
get
though.
rid of one. Yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking good. It's so good. Well, in true to form, here with the old Incredibly Uncensored podcast, my fucking video's still broke.
We've got to get the IT department on that.
Listen,
When do they come back from vacation?
I'm having a fuck of a time with OBS. We got to get X's kid back in here.
Yes.
I'll just have him get it all set up and make sure we're functioning because I am so fucking irritated right now.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it when I'm irritated at the beginning of the Incredibly Uncensored episode because I go completely off the rails for the entire duration that we're here doing our shit.
Perfect.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
What a fucking day.
What a fucking day.
All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to Incredibly Uncensored. I am Johnny B. Good, joined by my man,
Mikey B.
Oh my God, what a beautiful specimen you are. Looking good today.
It's got hat hair. You're so nice to me.
Well,
I took my hat off.
You know
'cause
what?
there's no video.
And honestly, here's what it might be. It might be because I have a fucking mustachio.
Could
Maybe
be.
it's the curse of the Mustachio Mondays.
Hey, that's not a bad.
Maybe like Samson, I get technologically dumber when I shave off my beard and roll with a mustache. Because I swear to God, I am not an idiot, but I feel fucking dumb as a rock trying to get this shit to work. And I am fucking furious right now.
To be fair, it worked well for a while.
Fuck me again. Oh, we don't have video, so you can't see it, but I just fucking cranked my elbow on the desk again.
That was a good one.
Fuck, that hurt.
That's probably the same spot too.
Every
Just
time.
God.
Curse this fucking desk. Fuck me.
Ah,
Fuck, fuck, fuck. Let me get it all out right now.
fuck, fuckity fuck.
Oh, motherfuck, motherfuck, noich, noich.
God, I sing that song so random as fuck, and then
Yep.
Kelly will join in.
Yeah, I mean, Jay and Silent Bob, there's
One,
nothing
2,
better.
3, 4. No,
Nothing better.
And
That was like peak late 90s, early 2000s cinema.
oh yeah,
And
and
it's fucking solid rolled gold.
I think I'll forever remember that scene.
Yeah.
It'll be just forever burned in my head.
100%. Put that money in my hand.
Speaking of older shit, motherfucking Theo, Malcolm Jamal Werner,
Yeah,
passed away.
I heard that. And he's young.
Yeah, 56. Fucking
54.
drowned. 54?
54.
Oh, man.
He was going to
So-
be 55 this year.
Yeah, so you fucking drowned on vacation.
Dude, that sucks.
That's crazy.
I saw that the other day. I'm like, what a motherfucker.
Yeah, Kelly was telling me that he's in a show that she either watched or has watched just recently, some hospital show. Said he was a really good actor in that one too. I didn't even, because I asked her, I was like, man, has he done anything since Theo? Because I don't really keep up on that shit. She's like, actually, yeah, he's in the show. He did a really good job or whatever. I'm like,
He was, he played a fucking like sideline character who was a gangster in one of my favorite popcorn films, Fool's Gold.
oh, okay.
He was in there as kind of like a little bit of an island guy,
Yeah.
Rastafarian guy, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But he was fucking great. And I do appreciate the fact that, again, we look at all these child stars that are super fucked up when they get older.
For sure.
He survived Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Yeah.
But he survived Bill Cosby. Not that Cosby was into fucking little boys. Anyway, we'll get into more Epstein shit later. But he wasn't into little boys either. How about just pedophilia?
There you go.
There
Yeah.
it is. So let me, again, try to form a cognizant thought here. I guess that second 9mm pouch is really fucking cranking me right now.
What do they say when you start talking in circles? Just land that plane, man. Just land that.
Bring it home, baby. Bring it home. But, to make it through being a child star in Hollywood,
Yeah.
to go out, get married, have some kids,
have a
you know,
relatively normal life.
what we would consider relatively normal,
Yeah,
and then be able to get back into Hollywood and do a little bit of acting, do what you enjoy doing,
for sure.
and then to die tragically like that, man, that's a motherfucker.
I know.
I
On
mean, and there's
vacation.
hundreds, if not thousands, of people that die tragically all the time,
Yeah,
but
but you
that
don't.
sucks.
Yeah, you don't hear about them. You know what I mean?
And for all intents and purposes, from what we know in the general public, seemed like a decent dude.
Sure.
Seemed like a
Yeah.
decent dude, family
Yep.
guy. He was on family vacation for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah,
Sucks.
it's just one of those things like another 80s to 90s memory,
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
all right,
And I mean,
like
I grew up with that shit.
like shit, that sucks,
It does suck.
Father time.
Yep. Well, I mean, and death's always rolling threes.
That's what they say.
Number 2, we lost Ozzy.
Yep.
So Ozzy passed away. And having just did that farewell concert they did.
Yeah, did you see that video of him doing Mama, I'm Coming Home?
Yeah.
And the whole crowd singing and all that stuff. The guy was in a fucking chair.
Yeah.
Like he knew something.
I think so.
Maybe he had something.
I think so.
Maybe
Or
something
maybe
was
they
going
just
on.
didn't publicize it.
Yeah, for sure. And I could see that. Like, no, I'm just gonna go do a tour.
Yep. Well, and
Okay.
it wasn't even a tour, I don't think.
No,
just,
it was a farewell.
It was his farewell show.
Yeah.
Like his
yep,
last public performance.
for sure.
But then to go, just a few weeks after that, it's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. So
What a way to go out for the Prince of Darkness,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think what was it? What was it on MTV? It was just called The Osbournes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Jack and Kelly and mom and dad and all that. Like that was one of my first like real jumps into reality television.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge reality television guy. We've talked about that numerous times on the pod, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Ozzy
'Cause it was the Osbournes.
He was such a fucking character. I mean, he was such a larger than life
I
individual.
know.
I'm also not a huge music guy,
Right.
but I always enjoyed his music.
For
And
sure.
he was a performance artist.
Yeah.
He did the shit. He lived that fucking rock star life, man.
That is for sure.
Watching like the VH1 behind the music and shit,
Mhm.
all the interviews. It was fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
He was a hell of a rock star.
Yeah. He was the epitome of sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Like he really was.
Yep. Very, 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 very wild life. I mean, that guy probably had stories for days. I could have just sat down and listened to him fucking talk for days. And
Oh,
days.
yeah. Did you ever see it's the Osbournes paranormal show. It's got Jack and Kelly, and then
I have
Ozzy
not
and
seen it.
Sharon would come on there.
Yeah.
And they would basically like show him these paranormal videos or whatever, and then Ozzy would do like a commentary on it and talk about it. It was pretty funny.
Well, that goes
Whether
right
you
in line with
believed
your
it or
Ghost
not.
Adventure show and
Yeah,
shit like that
yeah,
that you enjoy, which is
Yeah.
super cool.
I thought that was just funny though, because sometimes he'd be like, "They're full of shit," basically, or other times he'd be like, "Well,
Yeah.
that could be real,"
Yeah.
I don't know, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
his honest opinion, and it was pretty funny.
That's good
Ozzy
shit.
Osbourne judging paranormal stuff.
I'll have to check it out. I
Yeah.
love all that shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's good stuff. So we'll have to see who number 3 is because it's
Yeah.
coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, who do you think?
The Grim Reaper gets popular, man.
Yeah,
He takes one, then takes another, and then bam. And then you're gobsmacked because number 3 is always out of left field.
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Hopefully nobody,
Yeah, hopefully nobody.
but people die every day. Welcome to
Ding
life.
dong.
Enjoy your time. It's finite.
So, getting off the death topic, you want to know something I seen that was kind of cool?
What?
I guess I don't know if I would use it or not. The Tesla Lounge. Have you seen it?
I have not. Tell me about it.
So, yeah, the Tesla Lounge concept. Basically, Elon took a look at airport lounges and said, "Why not one for your car?" We're talking high-end couches, coffee bars, workstations, even gaming setups while your car charges. It's actually a supercharging station. Honestly, it's absurd, but would you use it? Absolutely. So, from the video that he posted, it's like an old 50s cafe, only very modernized.
Okay.
If
I
you,
dig that.
if you could picture
Yeah.
that. You go in, it's got like a
So
like
it's like a Johnny Rockets
Yeah.
but it's
Yes.
going to have all the amenities of 2025.
Yep. So you can
Love it.
pull in. It's got tons of superchargers where you can charge your Tesla
You
if you
pull
want.
indoors.
Yeah. No, this is all outdoors. Right now it's only in LA.
Okay.
This is their like test hub.
Sure, of
But he
course.
plans on putting in all major cities all across the United States
Awesome.
and putting these superchargers in between your most commuted vacation destinations.
Brilliant.
Yeah. That's his whole plan. So this is the test run. So the video that he posted, it's got like a bar on the inside, like a eating lounge bar with a bunch of bar stools. There's some booths and stuff on the left and right side that kind of go down. On the outside, it's got an overhang so you could pull up to get food if you wanted.
Okay.
Or you can like pull in under a roof to charge your car. And then on the outside, it had two giant movie theater screens on the outside so that you could just pull up and watch a movie while you charge your car, all that kind
No
of stuff.
shit.
Yeah, and it's got a really large parking lot. I don't know the actual number of like how many people it'll fit or how many cars it'll fit or whatever,
No
but
shit.
yeah, the first one's opening right now and it looks pretty cool. The food is supposed to be like great food, top quality everything there while you're there. It's supposed to be like this luxurious experience, but you don't have to have a Tesla to be able to go in there. If you just
Sure.
want to go in there, you can go in there
Sure.
and eat and, watch a movie and do all the shit.
That sounds fucking badass.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I dig it. Well, and I like one thing I like about what Elon does, politics aside, I like that he understands what people want. And people may not know that they want that, but typically once he does it, then people are like, fuck yeah, this is the shit.
Yeah, well, you have to sell people on electric cars because somebody like me,
Mhm.
it would be a good commuter car, but that's really all I could do with it.
Sure.
I don't want to adjust my route to go on a vacation. I
Right.
don't want to take an extra day on my vacation. I don't want to be inconvenienced when I have another option that's easier,
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
if you're going to make this work, we need to make it work. We need
Right.
to have like a ton of charging stations available. These little lounges are kind of cool.
Right. Well, and the high speed charging is the key.
Yeah, the super.
Because if I have to pull off, as an example, we went down to Indiana this weekend for a lacrosse tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down there and we were on like the 80-90 at some point.
Yeah.
So like at the rest stops there on 80-90, they had Tesla charging stations there. And
Okay.
whatnot. But if we're being intellectually honest with ourselves, I can go in and I can pump fuel, grab a snack, even go in and see the cashier,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm on the road in 10 minutes,
Tops. Yeah.
15 with a bathroom break.
Yep.
So the problem that I've seen in people making these comments is like, now we're going to add another hour onto our trip so
Yep.
that we can charge our car, or at least get it to where it has enough of a charge to get us to our destination.
Yeah, or the next charging station.
Right. And that's, to your point, we live in Michigan.
Right.
If you wanted to go up to Mackinac City or up to the UP, you're largely fucked.
Yep.
There's not a lot of places you can pull off and charge your vehicle.
For sure.
And that's probably the same largely in the Midwest. Your
Yeah.
Eastern Seaboard, Western Seaboard, you're going to have charging stations wherever you need to go,
For sure.
honestly. And to your point, commuter type vehicle, not a big deal. If I'm just bebopping around the town, got to show some houses, I'm not going to drive out a full charge in a day,
For sure.
typically.
Right.
So
yeah.
it becomes a non-issue. But again, those people that like to commute, not me, but people that do like to commute, they're not going to want to have to stop in inordinate amount of times to keep their vehicle charged.
Now that you say that, the electric car is almost the fucking perfect vehicle for you because you're not going to stop anyway.
It
You're
absolutely is.
gonna get home before you have to charge it.
I was going to buy an Equinox EV,
Uh-huh.
better tax credits, like the whole shebang.
Yeah.
The problem was I couldn't fucking get one.
No shit.
I couldn't get one. Like
Are they selling them that fast or are they not?
They're not producing as many
Okay.
because it's the first year of the line
Gotcha.
for that model.
Testing it out.
So they're kind of testing it out. Certain markets, there's more demand. Here in Michigan, there's not as much of a demand.
Sure.
So I had my sales guy look around all over the state, like, can you find one? Because there was good rebates on them.
Mm-hmm.
I could have actually gotten, I think, the same trim level I have currently
Is that
for less money.
was that a full EV or a hybrid?
Full
Full?
EV.
Oh,
So I was
shit.
like, get 300 miles to a charge. For me, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I fucking need.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't do bop, 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 bebop, bebop, and back and forth.
So if you did that, would you get a charger at your house then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I've got the space in my panel, so I just drop a 220 in there for fast charging and
for
call
sure.
it a day.
So if you do it at home, how long does it take to charge? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, not
I
sure.
don't know. When he couldn't find one, I kind of quit my research because I didn't
Sure.
care. I'm like, well,
Right.
if I can't
Right.
get it, I can't get it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, for me, that's why I was looking at him. My dad has one. He has the
Does he?
Chevy.
Volt?
Nope, because that's a hybrid. No, that's full battery. He has the
Sonic?
nope.
No, that's a
It's either
gasser.
the Bolt or the Spark.
Okay.
One of those two. But it's basically just a little, you know,
Yeah, a little smart car looking thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger than that, but not by much. A little hatchback,
Oh,
but it's perfect for him.
yeah.
Just bebopping around town. He's like, I don't have to charge it every day. Like he doesn't drive a lot. He's retired, but it works perfect for him.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So I
Bet
was
it
thinking
does.
about it. I'm like, I would really like that. But in the same token, if I can't get one and it's not easily accessible, then I'm up the creek again.
That would almost, I think I would do that as like a third car.
Right.
I would still have a gasser, but I would drive that. Man, I would probably drive that thing all over town, honestly. Like all my little weekend driving and piddly bullshit,
Yep.
going to the Home Depot or whatever,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's on the horizon.
Well,
And I think it's a good thing.
how long do those batteries last? Do you know? Have you ever looked at that?
I've not. I've heard 8 to 10 years typically.
Okay.
Battery swap outs is where it gets expensive because it's like
Yeah.
8 to 10 grand.
Yeah, because apparently it takes up a lot of the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
Like that's how
and they're
large the
fucking
battery
heavy.
is. Yeah. So I'm sure you got to separate the car, probably
Yeah.
pull the body off the car
Yep.
to do the whole thing. So
Yep.
that makes sense.
Very interesting though.
Yeah, super.
Very interesting. It'll be interesting to see how things evolve.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see if they could get that type of length out of the batteries where they still continuously charge and then maybe get the price down on that battery swap
Right.
out a little bit.
Well, and it's all battery degradation. We all know that from our cell phones.
Yeah,
You
for
have
sure.
your cell phone for a couple of years and all of a sudden you charge it in the morning and you have to charge it by mid-afternoon.
hmm
Shit like that. So we'll see how it all shakes out. I mean,
Yeah.
I have to imagine the batteries inside of vehicles are that much more hardy would probably be a good word for it.
Oh, yeah,
Where they're meant to last long term.
for sure.
You're putting in a lot of voltage in there trying to maintain the charge and whatnot. Who knows?
Yeah, it's probably a lot to it, I'm sure.
Way more than I'm concerned about.
For sure.
All
Especially
right.
if I'm not buying one yet.
That's right. That's right. We'll let all the schmoes and schmucks, determine if this is
Yeah.
a good investment or not.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back old school
Okay.
and let's talk a little bit about some Reddit stories.
Love Reddit stories.
Reddit stories are always the best.
Let's get some.
So this one was from 6 years ago by user Big Ring Cycling. So it's today I fucked up by telling my dad about the Karen meme.
Okay. Which
And
one?
we all know a Karen. We all know a Karen. We have a Karen in our lives, whether it's friends, family, acquaintances, somebody you work with, all makes sense to me.
Mhm.
So this one hits home because I know some Karens, few of them, as a matter of fact. All right. My family loves to overshare. This lack of filter sometimes has the tendency to get people in trouble because not all the information is provided, even when it is meant harmlessly. My parents are a bit older. They are prime okay boomer age. I was talking to my dad the other day on the phone because his birthday dinner was a few days later. I asked how mom was doing, and he goes on to tell me a story of how my mom and aunt Karen were at the store and the cashier made a mistake. My aunt, who is named Karen, went off on the cashier and asked to see the manager. My mom was mortified and tried to calm her down, but she was not having it.
Oh my God.
I then mentioned to my dad, that's such a Karen thing. He goes on to say, yeah, your aunt does that a lot. I tell him, that's the funny part. The Karen meme is a real thing. It's when an entitled, typically white woman gets angry at the smallest mistake and asks for the manager. My dad found this absolutely hilarious, and I explained it in more detail. I sent him a few links to sites explaining it online. He finds all of this absolutely hilarious, and she even has the Karen hairstyle.
And we all know what that
We
is.
all know what it is. This sends him down the Google Images rabbit hole, and the next few days he sends me random memes of Karens doing Karen stuff, adding your aunt did this last week, or I think this one is about your aunt. This leads up to his birthday dinner with the extended family.
Oh no.
My dad's birthday dinner is going well. Everyone is having a great time. Good food, great drinks. Suddenly, my aunt, sitting a few seats down from me, leans forward and loudly shouts down the table, "Hey, what's this whole thing about making a meme about me?"
Oh God.
I responded, "Huh?" She then tells me my dad sent her all these memes about things she's done. He didn't give her the context that it's a generic meme from the internet and what it's about. Now my aunt thinks I made all these memes about her real life events. At this point, the entire family thinks I created this meme on the internet about my aunt's antics in public. There's a back and forth discussion about it being really rude of me. She's pulling a Karen and starts chewing me out. Meanwhile, I am looking at my dad like, what the fuck? Back me up here. My dad finally steps in to say that this is just a random viral internet thing and that I didn't make these up behind my aunt's back.
Oh my gosh.
Even after explaining, she's a bit irritated. It is apparent that she is embarrassed and that she is much like a Karen and couldn't tell the difference between the stories online and her own encounters.
That's so good.
Too long, didn't read. I told my dad about the Karen meme because my aunt is named Karen and acts like a Karen. My dad sends my aunt memes he found. My aunt thinks I made them about her. She brings it up at my dad's birthday dinner and pulls a Karen on me. The end.
That is so good.
I
Fucking Karens in the wild are
it's
just Karens.
in we've talked about how I lack shame in all forms and facets, but nothing gives me secondhand embarrassment like being out in public and having this fucking entitled, rude white bitch just fucking berating people, whether you're in the service industry or customer service or you're a cashier or whatever it is. I'm like, this is crazy to me. What are you
Or
doing?
you just want to go, Karen, shut the fuck up.
Honestly.
And then the whole restaurant just,
Yeah. Yeah. The round of applause.
yeah.
Eh, I don't know. And the reason this story resonated is I wanted to bring this up in today's conversation. As I get older, my level of Karen-ness is reducing almost at an alarming rate where I just don't care enough. As crazy as that sounds, like, okay, you fucked up my food. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's not that
It,
big of a
it
deal.
doesn't, like I'm not going to pay for it, but I'm not going to be a dick about it. Be like, hey, this is really bad. I've had like 2 bites. Can you just take it off my menu or take it off my bill?
Yeah.
And that's a perfectly reasonable response. And I've never been to a restaurant where they've ever said, oh no.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, I mean,
If you approach it the right way, so much is just in the delivery.
yeah.
Don't be a fucking dickhead.
I've even had, like, if the kids didn't eat something or if somebody didn't eat something, they'd be like, hey, was something wrong with this? Be like, yeah, it wasn't that great. They would just take it off the bill.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because you're not a dick.
Right. Right. Just don't be a fucking Karen.
You get what you give. You know?
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, and also the other reason I don't ever send back food is I have watched the movie Waiting
Oh,
probably
my God.
50 fucking times. I don't need pubic hair, spit, or
Dandruff.
dandruff in my fucking food.
The garlic salt always fucking gets me, dude.
It's so gross. It's so
Fucking
gross.
Dane Cook's just grubby ass hair, cook hair, just
Ugh.
then he pulls one out right from the nether regions there.
Yeah. Just a little bit, just some sprouts.
Yeah, just some
Ugh.
sprouts.
It's so fucking gross.
I'm always looking at my food.
Always. Always.
Does that look like then you got Farley. Does that look like spit to you? Fuck it. Eats it anyway.
Not Farley, Farva.
Or Farva, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
Farva.
Farva.
These goddamn burger pricks. It's so good.
I don't want a large, I want a liter of cola.
I want a goddamn liter of cola. Dude, it's only 79 cents. I
It's for a cop. Hey, what the fuck's that mean? Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, it's so
I know,
true.
it's so
It's so
funny.
true. But I mean, the Karen thing, it's a real fucking thing.
It's like an epidemic.
It really is. And I don't
So
know.
let me ask you, have you ever known a Karen that was like under 35?
No.
I swear to fucking God, I've tried to think about it before and I'm like, do they just pop into our timeline?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, are they even born?
They just like randomly appear.
It's like they do. It's like, lady, where did you even come from? I've never seen you before.
But and I think it's millennials and under, probably even a little bit of Gen X. But it's like we were raised to not be rude. Please
Right.
and thank yous, what have yous. But it's like as these boomers have gotten older, they forgot all the things they taught their children. And they just fly off the handle about the most inordinate, mundane shit. And it doesn't register. I can't wrap my brain around it. I'm like, is this really a big deal?
Yeah. It's not that serious.
It's really not. Like the world's gonna keep spinning to the best of my knowledge. Just
Mm.
move on with your fucking day, bro.
Yeah. Like, don't they know that we're on a spinning rock right now?
Yeah. Flying through space at tens of thousands of kilometers per second.
Yeah. And there's somebody up working on the space station right now.
And like this is what we're upset about?
Yeah.
Really? You know?
It's just Redskins, just eat them.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm sorry they have to price match your fucking granny panties. I mean, what the fuck? Calm down, man. Calm down.
That coupon was from last week.
If you want to get upset about something, get upset that they haven't released the Epstein list. That's what I want to be upset about.
Yeah.
That like
Like
legitimate.
serious.
That's
Yeah.
what I want to be mad about.
It really is crazy how many people are not talking about that.
Yeah, it's super frustrating.
Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know if they understand what it actually is, because like that's gross. It's like that's
So let's get into that for a minute.
yeah.
The problem I have with it is that as a society, whether we're talking about humans, whether we're talking about Americans, no matter who we're talking about,
Right.
if you don't protect your children, you are a morally bankrupt society.
Yeah.
You are a morally bankrupt society. And if you are participating in any of these things, you should be publicly killed.
Could not fucking agree more.
And it's that simple.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, like hang every single one of them like right in fucking downtown Washington, D.C.
100%.
And that's exactly how I feel.
I don't care if you're a senator. I don't care if you're a representative. I don't care if you're a Hollywood movie star.
Yeah, a man, a woman, a fucking, I don't care.
I do not care.
No.
Because children are innocent and they are pure and they should not be subjected or corrupted or coerced into any of these things.
No.
And by asserting authority or using money or power or threats is disgusting and vile. And you should not only be publicly humiliated, but you should be dead as far as I'm concerned.
You remember, did you watch Game of Thrones? Did you watch that? No. So there's a part in there where this queen has had to pay for her decisions, right? Yeah. They get this
I've seen clips where she has to walk through the city naked.
Yeah. So like she's lived this life of luxury her entire life, had everything basically given to her, and she gets to this moment in her life where she doesn't have any control, and they fucking take her and they strip her down completely fucking naked, and she's got to walk through this city that she reigns over, with all of the poorest of the poor people fucking throwing food at her and spitting on her and fucking all these things. She got to take this like walk of shame, all the way up to this cell. And it's like, people, I think, do the things that they do because we don't do things like that anymore. Like you have to feel the shame.
There's no repercussions.
Of what you've done for that stuff.
And that's the most infuriating part about the lack of transparency with the information that the government has, is that people in power, organizations, individuals collectively as a group, they're morally bankrupt.
Yeah.
And this is such clear evidence that we need, in my opinion, a true reset in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. So I read a theory on why it hasn't been released yet. And they said this theory says that if all of this is released, whether it's our CIA or Israel's Mossad or whatever, they lose their power.
Leverage.
They lose their leverage,
Yeah.
whoever it is and whatever they have.
Mhm.
Mind you, I don't give a fuck about that. And
I don't
I'm
either.
not giving them a reason, but
No, of course not.
that is a probable theory.
Absolutely it is.
Whoever it is, they do lose all their leverage, but leverage of what?
Power.
Yeah, but like, does it all
It's
boil
all
down to
power.
like money
It's all power.
or like, because like if everybody finds out that all these people are involved in all of this and we did eradicate all of it, can't you just move on and start building a better society? I
Right.
guess I just don't understand like,
It's all power.
yeah, like I have this control over you for whatever I want, I guess.
Right. And
And
that's
like how deep does it like how far back does it go?
oh yeah,
You
of
know?
course.
Because like you could really go down
Decades.
you could really go down a rabbit hole of like who these people are related to,
Mhm.
and these people that are in there because there's theories that these assets came over to America with the intention to get with wealthy white businessmen in order, you know, to
Blackmail.
yeah, blackmail and make some legal decisions and, well, I
Which
got
is which is
this on you.
just power.
It's just power.
It's
That's
just
it.
power.
But if they got something on video that they don't want anybody else to see, they can go about their normal life, you know?
Yep.
So it's crazy.
You can either live in the light or you can live in the darkness. And if you're going to live in the darkness, somebody's going to assert power and dominance over you.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to one of my best friends. I was over at his house earlier today and we were talking about the whole conspiracy aspect. All they're doing right now, all the government is doing is ensuring that there is absolutely zero trust in our federal institutions.
Yeah, because it's almost insulting that they're trying to say now that this was all fabricated.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And like when I saw that, I literally like almost just lost all my emotion for it.
Yep.
Like they really fucking they think that we're dumb
Yep.
or they lied throughout the entire
Yes.
campaign. That's the other option
Right.
is that they lied about the entire thing just to play everybody to get votes, which
So this is headlines on Drudge Report right now. First one is Congress subpoenas Ghislaine Maxwell over the Epstein files.
I heard about that on
So
my
I heard
way
that.
in.
And then the major headline is House of Representatives shutting down until September to block Epstein vote.
So that's fucked up. I seen Speaker Johnson say that the other day, and it's like those are two completely conflicting stories. So I was listening to a podcast the other day of Andy Frisella, and he said that his theory is that they're going to talk to this Ghislaine Maxwell only for her to reiterate that there is no Epstein files. And he said, what other reason is there to keep her in jail if there is no Epstein files? You don't have to keep her in jail. He's like, they kept her in jail as like a security policy, most likely to say, well, when we say all this stuff is fabricated, we can just go to her and have her say that all of this was fabricated, and then we can move on with it all. I don't know if that's true either, but it's a theory.
I
I'm gonna be
hate all of
fucking
it.
pissed if that's gonna happen.
I hate all
I
of
hate
it.
the whole fucking thing. There's pictures, there's video, there's even Cash Patel and all these other guys were saying there's just thousands and thousands of images to go through and videos on these hard drives. And we seen on the videos that there was just stacks of hard drives, that were labeled with all these different things. And like, if you want transparency, show us what's on them. Tell us what's on them, you know? And then the whole what's it called, something deflect, because now they've got 230,000 pages of Martin Luther King evidence out and this whole fucking Barack Obama Russiagate and all of these things that are coming out. The only thing that I think that we can hope for is that with if they end up doing anything about this Obama thing, that all of this eventually ties in somehow. Is really our only hope.
The whole thing's a fucking racket. The
It
whole thing's
is.
a
The whole
fucking
thing's a
racket. And I
racket.
am as a libertarian, I was already disenfranchised about the federal government.
Sure.
Come join me.
Yeah. I'm
Because
there.
Republicans, Democrats, they're all getting in line
Mm-hmm.
to protect whomever it is that's actually pulling the strings.
Right.
And I am so fucking irritated with the whole thing. If you cannot protect children, you don't deserve any protection yourself.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Period.
Yep. Well, and it also, you're disenfranchising an entire generation of people
Mm-hmm.
because we have zero trust with everything that's happened with COVID, 9/11, everything else that we've gone through. Now everything's on the table.
Yeah.
Now I don't believe any narrative that I'm hearing from the federal government, not a single one.
No.
And I've always been very skeptical, and we talked about that. We've grown up as skeptics,
For sure.
especially with our age and all that goes on. It's fucking disgusting. I don't believe anything that the government tells me right now.
I know, it's crazy. And like I try to just keep up on the current events, at least like what's being said. And I'm just like disinterested, I guess is the best word. Like I want to know what's going on and where it's at, but it's like to get like up in arms about it or something, it's probably not gonna happen.
Right.
Because I'm just kind of like
We are now a generation that is completely disenfranchised by our federal governing bodies.
yeah. And he's really digging his heels in that this was all just made up. Well, this was all made up by the other administration. Like, I think you're full of shit.
Yep.
And there is some news people that are, trying to call him out on it, but you guys are still talking about him. He said, yeah. Yeah, we're still fucking talking about him. You were talking about him your whole fucking campaign.
The video released by the FBI has 60 seconds of missing footage.
Yeah. And then they said, well, that's normal. It's an old system.
The Reddit sleuths went through the metadata.
Yeah, I saw that.
That video has been re-uploaded, clipped, reviewed,
Yep.
upscaled, downscaled, the whole thing. And how stupid is the government too?
And they have to, and somebody knows that. You know what I mean? Like there's people that are all over Reddit, and like somebody knows that. They have to know that we know. Are they just still banking on enough people not knowing or like calling bullshit?
I think they're banking on enough people just getting tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
We talk about it, they deflect. We talk about it, they deflect. We talk about it, they deflect. And then the next fucking emergency shows up and it's old news.
Yeah. 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 I think you're right.
So it's bullshit.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see how all this plays out.
It's very disgusting.
Very
disgusting. All right, let's lighten the mood.
All right.
Let's lighten the mood. Because I get super fucking irritated with that. Because so many people trust the institutions and you shouldn't. And this is clear evidence why you shouldn't.
It is. Do you have something or?
I do.
All right, do it.
All right. I'm going to do, so I have two stories. One's the main story and then we have a follow-up.
Is this the follow-up?
No.
Oh, so we have two more. Okay,
yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right.
So here we go. This one's a little long, but it's going to be funny. Okay. The Dodo Menace posted 5 years ago.
The Dodo Menace.
The Dodo Menace.
Okay.
Today I fucked up by shaving my butt and joining my friend group's best butt competition while being a guy. I had to speed that one in there because you were taking a drink. I'm like, this will be good.
I thought I was gonna have a couple seconds, but apparently not.
So, first of all,
you didn't write this, did you?
No, I did not write this.
Just checking.
I do have a nice dumper though. So, first of all, I'm a 19-year-old guy, and everyone involved in the butt competition was between the ages of 18 and 20. This is an alt account as I don't want my friends to know my actual Reddit account. So it all started about a week ago when some girls in my friend group came together and started drinking. They started boasting about their butts, and next thing you know, they wanted to do a best butt competition. I wasn't there, so I don't know the details, but we were to send a message in a group chat. Rules were simple. If you wanted to join, you just had to send a pic of your butt to this certain girl who would present them anonymously to 8 guys, and they would all vote for the picture of the best butt.
Oh, this is so fucking funny.
Well, I thought it would be funny to join, but I knew that they wouldn't take it seriously because my ass is naturally extremely hairy. So I did the most logical thing at the time. I shaved it. I took the shaving equipment I normally use for my face, switched the knives, and went hard as a motherfucker. Well, this is where the first problem came in. The stupid person I am did not lock the bathroom door.
Oh.
My mom walked in on me shaving my ass. She just awkwardly wiggled away and I turned extremely red. She didn't say anything, so I thought she would just ignore it. Well, she didn't. She started Googling, and that evening she asked me to come to the dinner table to talk.
Oh, God.
My father ran away, so I knew it would be bad,
Oh, no.
but I didn't expect it to be this bad. She wanted to talk about intercourse safety in a homosexual relationship. Keep in mind, I am not actually gay.
Full disclosure.
She was extremely well prepared. Highlights of that evening were practicing with a condom and a cucumber, the dangers of gay sex without lube, and a brief summary of objects I should definitely not put in my butt, such as lamps and beer bottles.
Thanks, Mom.
She would not listen to any of my denying and would just say, "It's okay. Your dad and I still love you."
That's a very supportive mother, but Mom, you've got it twisted.
Yeah. I thought the worst was over, so I sent a picture of my shaven butt to the girl that was collecting them. 2 days later, the 9 pictures of all the contestants were sent, all without any distinguishable features to the 8 boys.
That's all. Okay, so as I was gonna ask, does anybody know that it's him? Maybe the girl that
Maybe
took
just
the
the
picture.
one girl.
Okay.
Yep. So the one thing you should know is that I do have quite a good butt. I got pretty good genes in that aspect, and I've been skating since I was 14. I now skate around 60 kilometers a week,
Jesus.
and skating is an incredible way to get a firm, round butt of decent size. You can probably see where this is going. I won with a total of 5 out of 8 votes. One picture got 2 votes, and one got 1 vote. The fallout from this was not that big.
Diet.
Some of the more prideful girls wanted to start some drama, but they didn't want to admit their butt lost to a boy. I didn't talk a lot with them anyway, and COVID makes drama a little more difficult, so that was simply ignored by most of us. Our mixed gendered trip to a lake when lockdown would end did turn a guys only trip, as some of the girls suddenly didn't really feel like going, and the rest didn't want to go to a lake with such a one-sided girl-boy ratio. I do want to say that most of the girls did think it was hilarious on some sort of level, and that the one that didn't was famous in our group for being extremely prideful. It is, however, extremely awkward to talk with most of them as they now look at my ass quite frequently. It doesn't stop with this, by the way. I was gaming with my friends today and we started talking about the butt competition. We kept it anonymous, which butt was from what person, and the people that voted didn't know who won yet, and I did not know who the guys that voted were. Well, the guy I was gaming with happened to be one of the people voting. He said he couldn't choose between 2, and so he started masturbating and voted for the one he came on.
Oh my God.
I said something along the lines of, "That's gross as fuck." He then said something like, you would understand if you saw the butt," and then proceeded to send the picture he voted for via Snapchat.
Oh my God. Oh
It
my
was mine.
God. Oh my God.
I didn't tell him, but I now have to live with the knowledge that a good friend of mine came on a picture of my shaven ass. Edit.
Oh my
One.
God.
All right, this became a lot more popular than I thought it would be. I'm happy my awkward life is amusing random strangers on the internet. First, a little update. The guy has probably seen this post and recognized it as he just sent me a text which states, "Sorry." Nothing more. He won't answer any texts from me or my friends. I'll try again
Oh my
tomorrow.
God.
Yes, my mom is a great person. She was raised in an extremely strict Catholic household. She stayed a Catholic, going to church twice a week, but never wanted her kids to feel forced to be anything they are not. One thing some people seem to misunderstand is that my butt is extremely incredible to win against cheerleaders, actresses, and models. My friend group exists out of the D&D players, the art kids, and the alternative crowd. Even though we have some incredibly beautiful people here, we were never the jaw-dropping popular crowd, which is okay, as we always had fun. In all caps, I am not a dude with a Brazilian woman's ass. Also, thanks for the medals and tips for carrying after my shaven ass. I didn't think about aftercare until you guys said anything. Also, I'm not posting pictures of my ass so that thousands of strangers can see it. Sorry, but I'm just not risking it. Edit number 2. Fine. You guys win. You know how many requests I've got for butts? Way too many. Absolutely abnormal. I don't want my bare ass to end up on the internet, so I'll make one wearing something where you can see the shape of it tomorrow. God damn you perverts. For now, I'm going to sleep.
Better to fine, you win.
Edit number 3. So first, for the updates, my friend said he actually my wait. My friend said said he is actually straight. He's still a little quieter than usual, but he can see the joke. Hope it hope it forced him to think about masturbating to random people on the
It
internet.
absolutely did. He is gonna have
Yeah,
second thoughts about that for
always.
the
Like I
rest
want
of
to see
his
all
life.
of it to make sure
Yeah.
I'm good here. My mom loves you guys. I told her the whole story minus the part about my friend coming. She thought it was funny and said that she believed me to be bisexual for a long time and thought me shaving my ass was me getting ready for butt stuff. She wanted to have the talk for quite some time.
Thanks,
Oh,
mom.
Lord have mercy.
I love you,
Some
mom.
people don't understand how the competition was played. The girl I sent my picture to was not a contestant, but more of a referee. She sent it to 8 guys that were not part of the friend group and told them that these were of a few of her friends and they should pick out their favorite. Later, would send the results. It was a complete coincidence that my friend was a voter. The today I fucked up continued, by the way. My ass is itching like a lot.
Oh my God, I
Damn
bet.
it.
That's where the aftercare comes in.
Yes. Lastly, you know what? I'm not going to send the pictures. Some of you guys are absolute beasts. What the fuck? In the time that I was sleeping, I got multiple messages from old men ranging between the age of 50 to 70 talking about what they would do to my ass. I do not want them or any other disgusting people to have pictures of my butt. And add to that, some people having been spamming me for complete nudes. Just because you are anonymous does not mean you can be a disgusting pest. If it was for the laughs, it would be okay, but some of you actually scare me. One guy even found my main account. How? What the fuck? I feel truly sorry for the girls on this platform as I completely understand why anyone would delete their account. Sorry to all the people that were just curious or thought it was funny, but I'm just not comfortable with it anymore. I hope you understand. Too long didn't read, shaved my ass and entered a bunk competition, made life awkward with my mom and a few of my female friends, and definitely one male friend. The end.
The end.
Yes.
God, that what a period of your life there between the butt competition and the Reddit comments and
100%.
the 60-year-old men wanting to
Yep.
probe you,
Awful.
even though you haven't posted a picture.
Awful. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. And you know what?
That's crazy.
I am a fucking I'm a lot of things. But like I'm a degenerate. Like I would do something like that. Like I have no issue with that.
Yeah,
I don't have the dexterity to shave my own ass, so I'd have to recruit somebody, but I'd get it done. And I would do it, no problem. Like I'm in it to win it. I
Mhm.
got a nice dumper, so I'm here for it. But I'm so glad I grew up in the age in which I did because I didn't
Same.
have access to that shit. So like the inappropriate I shit was like, fucking dropping my balls on my buddy's face when he's passed out and having somebody snap Polaroid of it.
Yep.
Doing dumb shit, whatnot. There's not like a digital record of the shit that I did.
No.
And I'm okay with that.
I am so
I am
okay
so
with
okay with
all of
that.
that.
But like these people one day, they're going to be running for Congress and be one of those pieces of shit that are in there currently. And somebody's going to find their Reddit account. You're going to get doxxed like a motherfucker.
Oh.
Like the internet is forever.
Yeah.
The internet is forever. So like you got to fucking be on your shit. Crazy.
So fucking crazy, dude.
Crazy. All right, let me do one more Reddit story and then we get into your stuff.
That's so fucking crazy that his biggest complaint was 50 to 75-year-old men telling him that what they would do to his butt. I can't even imagine. Imagine waking up and you're like, what the fuck? 212 messages.
I cannot fathom. I cannot fucking fathom. Absolutely bonkers.
It's so fucked.
So fucked. And I mean, Reddit's largely anonymous.
Yeah.
Largely anonymous. So people are out there just fucking getting their fucking freak on.
Raw dog.
Getting their fucking freak on. All right, here we go. So we have this story, not nearly as long. And then we have a follow-up comment that is absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
All right. So there is a misspelling in the title. We'll talk about that in the story, and then we'll go to the first comment.
Okay.
Deal. All right. My dog just sneezed in my rear, and I feel like I need to wash my insides. I am so uncomfortable.
What the fuck?
This is why I love Reddit. I love Reddit so much. All right. She was giving me kisses, but she's a little bit of an odd doggo and won't actually lick anyone, just touches them with her nose. Well, I felt her little cold nose on my cheek and I was like, hi, baby girl, good girl. When she moved her nose to my ear, not my rear, and I winced because this is an odd feeling. And then she fucking sneezed in it.
Ugh.
I am so uncomfortable. I feel like I need to clean parts of my body I don't know how to reach, and I am slightly freaking out.
Yeah.
Yes. Edit. I couldn't pick just one picture of my girl, so here's several, some with her big bro. So we have some dog pictures. Got to pay the cat tax, even if it is a dog. Next edit. For those of you disappointed you didn't get a rear-licking doggo story, here's one. That's the first comment. Edit. Final edit. I appreciate some of you thinking I'm clever enough to purposefully craft something so hilarious. I mean, just look at my name. And her Reddit name is I Get High and Then I Play RS. I don't know what that is. So it was just a misspelling. It wasn't her rear, it was her ear. But we're going to get into a rear story with the first comment.
Perfect.
So here we go. Your title made me think of an amusing and mortifying story from my early adolescence. I might as well share it here. I was home alone one day and had just gotten done using the bathroom. I wiped my rear and then knelt down to fill up a bath. Our tub was broken and it took lots of fiddling to get it to stop properly. My dad's dog zoomed into the bathroom and decided to clean my unintentionally yet perfectly presented ass. I swear, the moment she started, my back end somehow overtook my front end in some sort of physics-breaking gymnastic feat as I involuntarily threw myself into the bathtub. I shouted and flopped around like a fish out of water for a few moments before regaining my senses and calming down. I realized what had happened, washed up, and made sure to warn everyone not to let her lick them. I felt so violated. I was super careful around that dog after that. Although she did sneak attack me one other time.
That was not a sneak attack. You let her.
I was glad when my dad rehomed her.
Oh my God. You got double booty bumped by your dad's dog.
Crazy.
Oh.
Edit. I should note that she was specifically my dad's dog and he was horrible at raising dogs. She went to a wonderful, loving home and lived quite literally happily ever after.
She probably had all kinds of asses to lick at that new
I
house.
could not imagine.
Fuck, I would be absolutely mortified. That's one of those things that kind of gave me secondhand embarrassment just hearing it,
Yeah.
because I'd be like, oh my fucking God. What did you just do?
I am so grossed out watching dogs lick people because I'm like, they literally lick their fucking privates every fucking chance they get.
They gotta be clean though, right?
It's fucking crazy. Well, you want to talk about a funny dog story? So you've been over to my place, you know my dog.
Mhm.
He's a great dog, but we got his balls chopped, whenever we could, right
Right.
off the rip. But for some reason, my youngest son, Jace, whenever he's playing with them or he's on the floor, that dog will fucking mount that poor boy and just try fucking humping his fucking brains.
So in the animal kingdom, it's a dominance thing. It's
Yeah,
he's trying to show him that
yeah.
he's the alpha. He's got to put him down. He's just gonna.
And he does. But the funny part is, like, all of my kids will play with the dog. It is only Jace. It's only Jace. And I'm like,
Because he's big.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. But I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
And you beat the dog down verbally, so he's like, well, I'm not getting to that fucking guy. I gotta get his
Good
kid.
luck, bitch. I'll
Yeah.
hump you
Yeah,
back.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I'll get cocked, locked, and ready to rock. I'll fucking put it to you. I don't give a fuck. I got my balls, bitch.
Funny story about that.
Hold on. Side note. No, I will not be fucking my dog, everyone. That was just me being sarcastic. Jesus. Don't need that clip getting out there.
A buddy of mine came over, and my one dog, Vinny, the male, is the same way. Like new guys that come over or whatever, like friends, he's always like that, like fucking just tearing up on their leg. So the guy, like he's sitting on the couch, and I'm like, Vinny, what the fuck? I'm like, get out of here, you know? And we're like all trying to get him. Keeps coming back, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it. And he throws the dog down on the ground and just grabs him and just and Vinny's eyes are like this. And he's like terrified. And then he gets up and sits on the couch, and he just gets up and looks at him like this. Like this. And we all start fucking cracking up laughing. And he like walks away and goes and just like lays down by the door. And he's like, I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
Vinny hasn't humped another person since.
Humans have asserted dominance.
Fuck. You want to talk about alpha? That's it right
That's
there,
what I'm
baby.
gonna tell Jace.
Jace, you got to hump him back.
Your 11-year-old ass, go for it, bud.
Jace, just get him.
Yep.
Just get him.
Kids had a well check appointment today, like their annual physical, whatever. So we're at the doctor. So here's a tale of two brothers. My boys are 16 months apart.
Mhm.
Aiden, I don't know what he is percentile wise for weight, but he's in the 9th percentile for height. So he's a little shrimpy guy.
Yeah, little
That's
guy.
all right.
Yeah.
He'll grow.
Fill out. Yeah.
Yep. I was a short kid basically till I got into high school,
Yeah.
9th, 10th grade. I finally started growing.
Yep.
So I'm like, it's fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. Jace, his younger brother, is in the 96th percentile for weight.
Wow.
At like a $125. And that's why he's going to be the starting center.
How tall is he? He's tall.
Yeah, he's 5. Let me see here. What is he? He is he is 5'1".
5'1".
5'1" at $125. 5'1" at $125.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, the funny thing is, and we talked about this because Michael's 12 years old.
Mhm.
Jace is 11 and he's starting center for the football team. And again, it's going to come with age. It's going to come with hormones and the other shit. He's just not very aggressive.
No.
When he plays, he's a little bit more passive. But the boys were at this lacrosse tournament. They were playing in the pool.
Mhm.
So it was like Aiden, Jace, and like 3 or 4 of their buddies. They're all down there in the pool. And it was like 4-on-1. They were trying to take Jace down. They couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it. And I'm like, dude, you are so naturally strong. I said, you need to use that type of aggressiveness when you're playing football, when you're playing lacrosse, when you're doing these things. It's okay.
Yeah.
Be physical. That's the point. You've got this strength. Use it to your advantage right now,
Especially at the center, dude. You're going to be able to shove these kids around.
Yeah.
Put them wherever you want.
I'm like, get in there. Fucking get angry. Use that.
Yeah.
But he's such a puppy. He's such a puppy. He loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle. He's very, very physically emotive.
Yeah.
You know, it's always hugs and like, oh, you're leaving, or oh, you're walking out of the room. Let me give you a hug. And
Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah,
do.
for sure.
But also sometimes I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not fucking going anywhere. I gotta go pee. Leave me alone.
He's gonna have to turn it on. Because
And
you look at like the Lions,
Mhm.
professional athletes,
Yeah.
you know, obviously they're older, but they just turn it on too because a lot of these dudes are great dudes. You know what I
Great
mean?
dudes.
But they fucking get out there and they're just a menace.
Yeah.
You know?
With the exception of like Sue,
Yeah,
you
right.
know, he's just
He's just angry.
he's just terrifying. He's just terrifying.
Yep, he's just a large,
Yep.
angry, terrifying man.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, they talked about him at Nebraska
Mm-hmm.
on Bussing with the Boys.
Mm.
They were talking about him because the one co-host went to Nebraska
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they were talking about him. They're like, he's just fucking angry all the time.
Just a big mean dude.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
If you have a defensive tackle that's angry, that's what you want. That's the type of guy
Absolutely.
you want. It's gonna stomp on Aaron Rodgers. I'm okay with that.
Fine. Yeah.
Fuck the
Stomp on his
Packers.
hand. Yep.
Yep.
I don't care.
All right. So what do you got for us for the remainder of this here episode?
So I want to talk about something kind of cool.
All your shit's cool, man. You come up with great content.
So
I have to go to Reddit because I don't have any original thoughts.
I want to I want to talk about RFK's movements and stuff that he's been doing with
Love
this whole Maha movement.
Love it.
So what I thought was really cool is that he's not framing this whole thing as like government overreach. He's framing it as a public health freedom issue.
Fucking right.
Right?
There you
So
go.
because that's exactly what it is. It's not so much government overreach as it is like fucking collusion with big food, you know, is kind of so anyway. Some people love it. Other people say it's just classic Kennedy family meddling. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what they looked at. But this could absolutely shake things up. So a few of the companies they have already.
Who thinks that? Hold on. That statement infuriates me.
There are people that think that because there's still people that think he was an environmental attorney for a long time, and they don't talk about that. They talk about his drug addiction problems and his fucking marriage problems.
And he is so transparent about all
everything.
Of that.
Yeah, he's been very upfront about all of that.
God,
shit,
I wish he would have ran for the Democrat.
Because
I would have fucking.
They wouldn't let him though.
I know
they wouldn't let him. It's fucked up. DNC wouldn't even support him, but he probably would have got it.
He would have had my vote.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the first time I would have voted non-libertarian. But anyway, sorry to
no
derail that.
So this is a few of the companies that have already agreed to remove artificial dyes and flavors. Okay. PepsiCo, including Frito-Lay, Doritos, Cheetos, Tostitos, and any Lay's chips. They're removing all artificial colors, including Red 40, Yellow 5, and all artificial flavors.
Fucking love it.
So there's a whole nother conversation that we can do later on at some point about why all this shit ended up in the food in the first place, which I kind of started digging into a little bit. But right now, let's just talk about what's getting out of there. The second one is Kraft Heinz. Brands are Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, Capri Sun, and Lunchables. They're removing artificial dyes, Yellow 5 and 6, and synthetic preservatives in many products.
That is fantastic because all that shit you just listed with them, that's all shit.
Kids. That's exactly what I said. That's why why I put them on 1 and 2 because it's like that's all the shit that people buy for their kids.
That's right.
You know, that's like easy convenience food. If you're gonna create this world that's so fucking busy, give us some good convenience food to give our kids.
Give us shit that's not gonna kill us.
Exactly. Right. Give us some good nutritional stuff.
Yeah. Or just feed into this unknown physical maladies that we're all faced with.
Right. And say, we don't know what that is, but it's fine. It tastes good. Yeah. The next one is General Mills. Still kids. Brands involved are Trix, Yoplait Yogurt, Fruit Roll-Ups, and all Betty Crocker lines.
Love it.
What they're taking out is artificial flavors and colors from all the cereals and snacks.
Love it.
The next one is Nestle. Candy products like Butterfingers, Crunch Bars. Oh, it says though they sold some lines recently. So some of the candy brands have been sold by Nestle to other companies.
Okay.
But they're taking out all the artificial colors, flavors from all the chocolate candy products.
Great.
Panera Bread is one of the restaurants. Panera was early to commit to removing artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, and preservatives across its menu via their no-no list. Next restaurant is Chipotle, committed to using only real ingredients, removing artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives across all products. Campbell's Soup Company, this is a good one. Goldfish crackers, soups, and all Pepperidge Farm products. All artificial colors, flavors across multiple snack lines. So this one I don't totally agree with, but it's number 8 on my list. It was McDonald's. Phased out artificial colors and flavors in McNuggets and some burgers, though franchising sometimes slows consistency. So, with them being a franchise, apparently it's making them take a little bit longer. A lot of their food is fucked up though, man. Their burgers are soy and their chicken is got ground and it's got a bunch of shit in it. So I mean it's getting better, but it's not really the food that you want for any nutritional value. And their fries are still going to be cooked with the oil with the sugar in it and all that shit. So I mean it's
Still terrible.
but they did take some stuff out, so I gave them a little bit of credit. Subway, they don't seem to have the franchising problem. They enacted all of these things and just told all of their stores this is what you're doing because all the stores buy all the product
Right.
from Subway.
Which is also true for McDonald's.
I
So I
know.
don't agree with
I know.
their argument of why it takes longer, but carry on.
So yeah, Subway removed artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives from their North American menu. So that's a North American thing. Apparently overseas, maybe they already do it overseas.
Okay.
It's kind of
Which,
what I,
which
it's
they
kind of what I
largely
was
do because
thinking.
most of that shit that's getting banned here in the U.S. is already illegal in the European Union.
Yeah. So well, I'll say this and then I'll. Papa John's was another one. Removed all synthetic colors and flavors from their pizzas and their toppings.
Love it.
So it's cool that even restaurants are getting in on the real ingredients trend. Another one that I found out about, not it was in 2025 was B-dubs, which was cool. So they didn't remove artificial flavors and dyes, but they swapped out all of their seed oil for beef tallow.
Awesome.
And that's at all their American stores, and that was like almost immediately.
Awesome.
So it's cool that they're all getting in on a trend too. They basically just went back to old school methods. No more soybean oil coating your fries and wings. Whether it's about health flavor or just cashing in on the whole anti-seed moment, who knows and who cares? But I'll say this: wings fried in beef fat hit different.
Yeah.
We went on Saturday after we went and watched the new Superman movie, which was awesome.
Nice.
And we got wings, cheese curds, cheese sticks, chips and salsa, just a whole app. They had like endless apps. So
Yeah.
you could just get them,
Yeah.
over and over. And they absolutely tasted different, especially the cheese curds.
Did they?
Very thin coating, zero grease. Even my kids were like, there's no grease on these. None. Like none on your hands,
That
none
is
on the plate.
awesome.
Tasted fucking really good. And the service was really good. I like that one out there in Bertram.
Yeah.
So if you're out there, hit that one up because it's really good. But while B-dubs isn't removing artificial dyes or flavors, the fryer oil switch is part of the same real food movement.
Mm-hmm.
Big brands are starting to figure out that Gen X and millennial parents don't want to feed their kids chemicals. PepsiCo is now catching up, finally cleaning up Tostitos and Frito-Lay. Companies like Kraft, Nestle, and even fast food giants like McDonald's and Subway have been doing this quietly over the past few years. Turns out people actually care what's in their food. Who knew?
I fucking love that.
Yeah, I'm super fucking excited about all of it.
But here's Skeptical John.
Yeah, hit me.
New administration in 2028.
Right.
They're going to revert everything back.
Well, I don't know. And I think my hope is that after 4 years of people eating better quality food,
Right.
that they'll demand better quality food.
Right.
And that if they do start putting some of this garbage back into Tostitos and Fritos and our candy bars and shit like that, that people will just stop buying that stuff. Because there's so many like good alternatives to all this stuff. Like,
well, and so much of it, correct me if I'm wrong, but so much of it's done to make food visually appealing and make people want to have it.
Brighter colors.
I don't need brighter colors.
No.
I don't care about that.
No.
Now you'd be like, oh, I want Doritos compared to Tostitos because I like the orange color.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
What a fucking stupid concept.
And it's a lot of it boils down to marketing. You know what I mean? Visual appearance, like you said. Taste. That's why McDonald's puts a little bit of sugar in their oil so that their fries are a little bit better. So you want to eat a little bit more. All of those things kind of add up. So a thing that I heard a while ago is that a lot of the stuff that's put in there, don't quote me on the ingredients right this second, but I could probably look it up pretty easily. some of the ingredients that are in there are byproducts of these other things that we create that we don't have any other use for and we can't dump anywhere. So over the years, the lobbyists and stuff have said, hey, we can put 0.1% of this in all of this food stuff and it's not going to harm people.
Right.
And now we're able to get rid of it. And we'll give you $10 million if you just let it go. Well, all right, that's not that big of a deal. Well, years and years and years pass, and now it's over 7,000 ingredients that are approved by the FDA to
Jesus
go into our food,
Christ.
where Europe and fucking all of these countries over there have like under 800. It's a huge difference. Huge difference.
That is fucking
I
crazy.
know, and a lot of this stuff is like they claim is food grade ingredient. It's like a really small percentage. Like if you eat too much of it, you'll get sick, you'll get
Right.
ill, and
Right.
it's like there's no point in putting all this stuff in there, These damn studies that they fund are like people always refer back to these studies, but man, if you look what the study is and then who asked for the study and how all this stuff ties in, it's very, very clear when you put the pieces together that it was easy just to fund that specific study because there are other studies that aren't funded as much to say
Well, and
tell a
that's
different
why
story.
you and I, we both love Cancel Coco,
Yeah.
because that dude goes through and he's like, listen, you might have 80 fucking options here. There's 3 corporations that own all 80 of those products.
That's it. And
And
that's really what fucking opened my mind to a lot of this
oh
stuff.
yeah. The crazy part for me, when you look at the overarching conspiracy about this,
Hmm.
and I don't know that conspiracy is probably not the right word, but the way that it's developed over these past decades
Right.
is as we've been able to make medical breakthroughs for health and wellness and all these different things, our life expectancy has continued to decline in the United States.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a fucking genius to understand that because of all the synthetic shit we're putting in our bodies from the food that we eat and are provided with in the United States, whether the studies are being proven or disproven, it's simple math.
Yeah.
Stop eating this stuff, and all of a sudden your body starts to heal itself
Yeah.
and you get to live longer. So if life expectancy is decreasing with all of the medical breakthroughs and the healthcare that we have, where's the issue? Oh, the issue is in the shit that we eat every day to exist.
Yeah.
So we need better foods. And that's
Mhm.
talking at the wellness check today. I said, kids are picky. We try to balance their diet, try to avoid sugar. He's like, I can tell you right now, based on conversing with all 4 of your kids, they all need to drink more water.
Mhm.
Sounds like they're plenty active, but they need to drink more water and stick to whole foods. He's like, stick to whole foods. You
The
need
best advice you could get.
stop eating processed stuff.
Yep.
And he even asked me, he's like, you still doing the carnivore diet? I said, yeah. He's like, you start adding in any vegetables? I said, like here and there,
Yeah.
some broccoli, some cauliflower, asparagus,
Right.
fucking Brussels sprouts, shit like that.
Right.
I'm like, I'll eat some pickles.
Yeah.
He's like, that's great. He's
Right.
like, he asked me, cause I haven't gone back for my physical yet.
Mm.
He's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I feel fucking amazing. I'm like, I feel absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
He's like, great, keep it up.
Yeah.
He goes, no notes. And
No
I'm like,
notes.
perfect.
Perfect.
I'm like, that's what I want. And
Yeah.
he's like, when you come back, we'll do your blood work again, make sure that everything's looking good. He's like, but if you feel good, you look healthy, you're staying active, you don't have any fucking maladies, he's like, do what you do, man.
Yeah.
He's like, who am I to tell you to fucking do any different?
Right.
And I'm like, that's why you're my doctor.
Yeah. That's exactly what you want right there. If I have a problem that I can't figure out, me and you are going to start brainstorming it.
That's right.
We're going to
That's
figure it out.
It's just, the whole thing is just fucking crazy to me. It's
I
just
know.
so crazy because the more anything gets processed, the worse it becomes for you.
Yeah.
And it's so evidently clear. And every now and again, I'll have like a weekend where I'll, maybe I'll eat like a little piece of candy or something.
Right.
I feel it immediately.
Oh, yeah.
My
I bet.
heart rate, boof, elevated. I start getting like a little bit anxious. Like and it's so stupid and it sounds crazy. And people that I haven't ever done something like this, probably don't really register it,
For sure.
but like could be like a little fucking caramel,
Mhm.
fucking Werther's original.
Right.
Eat one of those, but all of a sudden it's like boom, my body's going into like hyper mode. It doesn't know how to react and
All that
engage. And
sugar maybe?
right.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, and I was listening to another podcast, I can't recall what one it was, consumed a lot of information the past fucking week, but they were talking about how like dementia, Alzheimer's, they're like, it is essentially diabetes in your brain.
Yeah.
Your brain can't function.
Mhm.
And they're like, sugar, processed sugars is just fucking terrible
Terrible.
for you.
It feeds everything,
It's
you know?
fucking terrible for you.
And it keeps your body in that constant state of inflammation, and when your
Mhm.
body's in a constant state of inflammation, that's when you start breeding all the cancer cells and,
Right.
like, all those abnormalities, that we're getting.
It's fucking
It
terrible.
is
It's
fucking terrible.
fucking terrible. I don't know. Hopefully this is a turn in the right direction
I
and that it will be
I hope so too.
sustained.
Yes.
Sustained.
It'd be
But you know what it's going to take? Us.
Yeah,
People
it
demanding
does.
it.
Yeah,
Like, listen,
absolutely.
I can't come here anymore because you're using seed oils.
Yeah, we're not gonna buy this shit anymore.
Like, we absolutely love it, but please go with beef tallow.
Yeah,
Use whole ingredients. Make stuff from scratch. I mean, whatever that is. But as a society, if we demand it, then we'll see the change.
yeah.
And you have to do that with your dollars.
You do. You absolutely have to.
You know, like, listen, I want to come here, but I can't because you guys are still cooking in seed oils.
Yeah, and I don't wanna spend my money on that.
Right. I don't want to make myself sick
Right, right.
because it's terrible for you.
Mhm.
You're literally taking something that isn't an oil, making it an oil, and then you're superheating it to
Then
carcinogenic levels,
and then
and then
cooking
you're
our food in
cooking
it.
my food in it.
Yeah. That was probably good before you did that.
No, thank you.
No, thank
No,
you.
thank you. No, I'm with you, man. I'm
Yeah,
with you.
I'm pretty excited for it. I like seeing his updates and kinda where
I
he's
do
going.
too.
He's you said it earlier, he's very transparent and he's very, like, informed on what
Yes.
he's doing. He's
Well,
been planning this for a really long time.
and he has a singular focus,
That's it. That's
you
all
know,
he talks
and
about.
he's like, I heard it was an interview or he made a post about something. He's like, the government's going to do what the government does. He's like, I've been tasked with one thing. That is my only thing that I'm worried about.
Yep.
He's like, my job is to ensure that our children and their children are going to be able to live in a world where they can make healthy choices. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Love that.
I absolutely love
I
it.
love that so much.
I don't
So
want it. I don't want to have to go to Whole Foods to be trendy. I want to be able to go to Kroger. I want to be able to go to Meijer, and I want to be able to buy food that I can feed my children and not feel shitty about.
yeah. And it's real, man. If you stay on the outside of the grocery store,
Mhm.
minus the freezer section over there,
Yep.
stay on just the outside, it's all your good stuff.
I'm
It's all
here
your good
for it.
foods, yeah.
I'm here for it. What else you got?
Well, this is the last thing.
Perfect.
We're gonna lighten the mood here.
Oh, thank God we're finishing on a light note.
Yeah, we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna talk about something that actually matters.
No, we're not. I guarantee it.
Detroit Lions football.
Oh, fuck yeah, we are, baby. Let's go.
Preseason's a few days out. We got our first game, the Hall of Fame game.
Yep.
Obviously, we're not going to see any starters, but I am so fucking excited to see some dudes in pads out there. So
Same.
fucking excited.
Same.
So I'm already getting pumped. I want to break down what they've been doing since the draft, real
Okay.
real quick.
I'm ready.
So round one this year, we took Terrence Mitchell, cornerback out of Alabama. He's expected to start opposite Cam Sutton, which is awesome. Lions drafted him to help solidify the secondary after last season's injury mess. He's reportedly been sharp in OTAs with the coaching staff and impressed by his coverage reads.
Nice.
Round two, we took Marcus Davenport Jr., edge out of Texas A&M. Rotational pass rusher behind Aiden Hutchinson's already being used in third down packages in minicamp, could become a major factor mid-season. Touch on that a little bit because we've already got a little lingering injury bug that's kind of floating around. We got I don't even.
Anzarike.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Levi Onwuzurike
Yep.
out for the season
Is
already.
he out?
Out for the season. So we're gonna see these. We're gonna see these Marcus Davenport Juniors. I know he's an edge rusher, but it wouldn't surprise me
Oh,
if
yeah.
we move these big guys, on the
Yep.
inside, swap them out with Aleem, put him next to him,
Yep.
whatever. Aleem's another one that we're not going to get until about 4 games into the season due to
Right.
his injury,
Right.
which is kind of shitty. So
But I want him to come back healthy.
absolutely,
Don't rush it. Come
absolutely.
back healthy, and we're gonna fucking crush.
And everybody's going to be healthy at the start of the season. So I'm not worried about a couple second stringers in there
Right.
first couple games.
Right.
Everybody's fresh. They're good. We know he's going to be hurt. We're going to have some guys in there that are ready. There's no
Yep.
doubt in my mind. Round 3, we took Jalen Brooks, wide receiver out of South Carolina. Depth receiver, probably a wide receiver 4, maybe a 5. Behind him on Rod, Jameson, and Josh Reynolds, which is a hell of a receiving core.
Dude, so good.
Solid possession receiver and could see red zone looks. So that's kind of where we're looking for him. But I mean, as you know, these guys perform and shine during the season. They're going to get moved up,
Goddamn right.
So Owen Jacobs, guard out of Wisconsin, backup guard, potential to flex into tackle if injuries hit. Reports say he's been repping heavily with the second team. Round 5, we took Quentin Banks, running back out of Cincinnati. He's fighting for the RB3 role behind Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. Explosive in camp, but might split reps with Craig Reynolds because I can't see them getting rid of Craig Reynolds.
I don't either.
I've seen him talk about it a little bit before, but the coaching staff and the players, everybody has Craig Reynolds back. And every fucking time that guy goes in and takes a snap, he makes some kind of play, whether it's a block or a run or a catch.
And that dude's cut out of fucking granite.
Dude,
Like,
you
that
not
dude is
kidding.
yoked up. And he's
Always
fast.
Yeah, and he's they said coaching staff, everybody, I mean, has high praise for him. They're like, fuck, man, dude, like this dude works every day.
Yep.
Every single day. And one of the things that I want to know is that every single one of our rookies are signed. No contract drama, none of that bullshit. Did see a little bit of talk from Anzalone today that he's not so happy with his contract, but I think they're going to get that figured out. He's
I
getting
think so too.
He's getting a little bit older, but he wants to retire a Lion. I'm sure they want him to retire a Lion. I think the numbers just have to be right.
Yep.
But we in the free agency and trades, we got safety J-Ron Curse on a 1-year deal for depth and leadership. We re-signed, is this true? DJ Chark to a 2-year extension?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's true. I just now read that.
What
That's
about
weird.
Tate Ratledge?
What about Tate Ratledge?
What round did we take him?
I thought we took him in the 2nd, didn't we?
Yeah, but you didn't talk about him, did you? No.
So, I did see some rumblings about Tate, though, about how he was probably going to have to, how he was taking first round snaps. So that's another guy that's going to be starting right out of the gate, which is pretty fucking awesome.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, so I'm super pumped. Obviously we're going to have to trade for some kind of a defensive line. Zadarius Smith is still hanging around out there. I don't know if they're maybe just kind of waiting. They got everybody signed now and everything's done. Maybe they'll figure out Anzalone's contract, see where we're sitting with money, and see if we got something to bring him in, because he hasn't signed anywhere else. I think he's kind of expecting if he's going to play, he wants to play with us.
That's the rumblings I've heard.
Yeah, and I'm here for that too. I would really like to see him.
I mean, I know he's older, but you know what? Bring that motherfucker back. He's familiar with the team, the coaching staff. He seemed to enjoy his year here last year, and coupled with Aiden Hutchinson, let's fucking go.
Yeah, well, then that's what I'm saying. I mean, he did everything that he had a pretty good season last year for coming in late, and not really having anybody else up there with him. We were pretty decimated by the time we got up there. There was basically some guys off the street that were out there playing.
Yeah, we were pulling parking attendance.
Yeah, hell yeah, we were.
Come with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, come on. What are you, 280? Come on.
We got you.
Yeah, I got some pads that'll fit you.
Fucking right. That's fucking crazy. No, dude, I'm so stoked.
I know, I'm so pumped. So this is the first game. We got July 31st. We got this game. Then we got to wait another 2 weeks till the official preseason starts with all the teams. But
it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be
to
so
see
good.
it in July.
I know.
Oh, it just makes my heart so happy. I cannot fucking wait.
And then I think we've got 4 or 5 weeks until Michigan football starts up, college football. Bryce Underwood Sharon Moore got a brand new team.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. First game is under the lights too. I think we're playing like New Mexico.
Okay.
7:30 under the lights at the big house. Can't fucking wait.
Is that the
dude.
weekend before Labor Day?
Yes.
That's gonna be so fucking great.
I
God.
cannot fucking wait to have the TV on at 7:30 watching college football.
Yes.
It's gonna be so good.
We need to get like a 65-inch out by the pool, at least for these early games.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it's at.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. I only have good ideas. What are you talking about, man? Come on.
Yeah. But that's all I got for today.
So what's your early season prediction for the Lions?
You know what?
So 17 games. What's your breakdown? Because our schedule,
It's a bruiser.
it looks intimidating given how well the teams finished last year.
Yes.
Playing the Eagles, playing the Bengals, playing the Bills, playing fucking, our division rivals in both the Packers and the Vikings twice.
Yeah, and the Bears got Ben Johnson over there.
Yep.
Brand
Theoretically better.
Yep.
So we'll see how that shakes out.
Brand new quarterback. I mean, not brand new, but this is
New enough.
this is his second year, right? Or is it his third
I
year?
think it's his third.
Well, then
Could be
he's
wrong.
either way, second or third. I mean, he's just getting into his veteran style. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Getting comfortable.
Yeah, Caleb Williams was all the stuff at USC. Yes, he was good. I don't see the huge number one fluff that everybody else sees, but
Me
okay, So we'll see. We'll see what Ben Johnson's got. We know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
See what he's got.
Let's see what he's
and
got.
I'm so excited.
So what's your prediction?
12-5.
12-5?
I say 12-5, but we win the division.
Right.
I don't think we got to win 14, 15 games this
Right.
year in order to get there.
So I'm at 11-6.
Okay.
Still win the division.
Okay.
I think we're going to have one of the most challenging divisions in the entire league.
Same. Yeah.
I think that in theory, if everybody stays healthy across the board with the Packers, the Vikings, the Bears, and the Lions, this will be the division. And that's why I think we're not seeing 14 wins.
Exactly.
Because it's going to be a challenge.
Yep.
I mean, when I broke everything down, I saw a split with all the teams.
And what are the fucking chances of last year of the Lions and the Vikings? I mean, needing to get to that 15th win, just for good seeding. It's like that almost is probably never going to happen again.
Right.
So,
it was absolutely fucking insane.
It was.
It was insane.
Right down to the wire.
Yep. So
we're pretty close.
Yeah.
12-5, 11-6. We're still feeling the.
I think we'll see some heartbreak games this year.
Yep.
That's just the nature of the business.
It is. Yeah.
And it's hard to win 15 games in a season.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Going 15-2, and especially with as decimated as we were last year.
Yeah.
I mean, we pulled out some dubs. Lost it in the divisional round, but that's life.
Yeah.
That happens. It's not easy to get into the playoffs. It's even more difficult to get to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So we'll see how it all shakes out, but I'm with you. I think 12-5, 11-6, I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, me too. As long as we win the division, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
I want to, that's it. And stay healthy.
I dig it.
Stay healthy.
So what's the plan? We're going to get wings and cheese balls?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it, baby.
All right. Well, fuck those of you that are listening, and if you've made it this far, we still love you.
And we're going to eat wings and cheese
we're going
balls.
to get food. We got to have boy talk. We got to snuggle with each other under the lights.
Yeah.
We're going to sit in the back booth and get close, and
yeah, we're going to sit in the same seat.
we're going to play footsie. I'm going to make him take his work boots off so we can curl our toes together.
Oh, it'd be so weird.
It would be so weird. So weird. All right. Well, for this week's episode of Incredibly Uncensored, I am Johnny B. Good, joined by my man.
And I'm Mikey B.
We will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.